welcome to the Manchester United v Bournemouth preview. First of all, before we get on to all that, I just want to say, somebody said to me the other day, are Manchester United finished? And I think it's an absolutely ridiculous question. Are you going anywhere? Because I'm certainly not. Yes, I think if this bad run continues, we'll lose some plastics along the way. And I hate to use the words plastic, but if you're going to turn your back on a club just because they're not doing very well, then you are a plastic, aren't you? Because you clearly don't support the club in the first place. We've got the best fans in the world. We've got the greatest story ever told at Manchester United. We're not going anywhere. It's just how long this bad run's gonna continue. The way I liken it at the moment is the board have made some terrible decisions over the last 3 years, and it's a bit like, you know, the best fighter in the world, but we're blindfolded and our hands are tied behind our back, and it's how long that's going to go on for. Because I've no doubt about it, this season's been horrific, but the one consistent thing that's been a positive is the fans, is you. We're ready to go to war. Unfortunately, we haven't got a team who want to go to war with us, and we saw that on Tuesday night. But hang in there. The most important thing Manchester United can do this summer, I don't know whether they're going to do it, is the one signing is Mourinho, because whether you want him or not, he will get us back to the top table, and then maybe 2 or 3 years' time we can look at the class of 92, one of them might be ready. But in the short term, we've got to go for the best, and Mourinho is the best, because Klopp's going to have a summer to spend. Look what he's done without spending. Conte's coming into Chelsea. They'll be back up there. Arsenal are always going to be up there. City have got Pep. Spurs will have money to spend in the Champions League. That's 5 teams that are going to be better than us if we keep Van Gaal. We've got to get this right this summer, and it's Mourinho every way for me. There's the team. Very hard to pick a team after Tuesday night. Spineless. I mean, I totally accept that it's very difficult for the players under Van Gaal to do well because he's such a dictator. But you expect some effort, and apart from Martial and De Gea, I thought everybody was pretty poor on Tuesday night. So it's hard to pick a team. Valencia can play it right back because there's nobody really else fit, is there? He's not going to play Varela. Threw him under a bus weeks ago. Smalling, obviously. De Gea, obviously. Blind, I think Blind has been poor against both West Ham and Spurs. Both games were delayed. Maybe Daley Blind has a problem when things are on time. I don't know, but in fairness to Blind, he's been very consistent this season, but he's been very consistent in a team that has been very poor and will finish 5th. That is Daley Blind's level as a centre-back. I've said it for a long time. Manchester United should be winning titles. Daley Blind isn't a title-winning centre-back. He's a very, very good utility player, but he's not a centre-back, and he's shown that in 2 very important games. Left-back's got to be Borthwick Jackson. Rojo just can't defend for toffee. I wouldn't trust him with a bag of Rolos. He can't be at left back. Play Borthwick Jackson, definitely. Midfield, Carrick and Rooney. Yeah, they weren't fantastic on Tuesday night. This is the problem we've got, but it can't be Schneiderlin. He was awful, and at least they have some experience. Herrera might be seen as controversial because I know Herrera didn't play very well on Tuesday night. But what I want to say there is Robin van Persie, Di Maria, Memphis, Hernandez, Schneiderlin, Herrera, and many others haven't played well. Have played awful. But we know they're good players. The reality is, Louis van Gaal is a dictator, he's a restrictive manager, and it's no coincidence. There's always one theme, and that theme is Louis van Gaal. It's very difficult to judge players when they're managed by this man, who is a very restrictive manager, and is so serious and so defined on what a player can and can't do. It's why the likes of Fellaini actually do okay, because it's like, Melrun, head the ball, yes boss, pass the ball and tackle. Yeah, very simple instructions, and a simple player can understand that. The players who've got a bit more about their game, like the Herreras, Schneiderlins, Robin van Persie's, Memphis, really struggle under Van Gaal. So I would play Herrera because I'm not going to play Lingard. I mean, whatever he did on the bus the other day I thought was absolutely embarrassing. But I don't think he's a Manchester United first team player either. So Herrera, Mata, Martial, Rashford, that's my team. Send it out against Bournemouth. I expect us to win. I expect that team to do it. And I expect a response, because the one thing on Tuesday that was unforgivable and makes me... I mean, Van Gaal's got to go. He should have been sacked at Christmas. We can go on about that all we like. But on Tuesday night, it's the first time I've really looked at the players and said, where is your effort? Not good enough. There's Van Gaal's team then. Only real changes there. He'll definitely play Rojo at left back just to frustrate us. I think he'll play Lingard in there as well. He loves hanging Herrera out to dry. He's got the perfect excuse to do that. I don't think it really matters what happens. I think he'll pick his team, and I think we'll beat Bournemouth. Bournemouth have had a great season, but we're Manchester United at home. The crowd will be up for it, and I think we'll get a result. Will it be enough of a result to get us top 4? I'll be amazed if Manchester City can't get a draw against Swansea. Then even if we win, it's going to be rubbed in even more, isn't it? Because we'll finish on the same points as City if they draw and we win. But our goal difference is about 50 different. I'm only joking, it's about 20. But that's appalling. Manchester United have scored 24 home goals this season. That's the worst out of the 92 clubs in top flight English football. Absolutely ridiculous for Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. It's been the theatre of screams this year. It's not good enough. Join us for the watch along on Sunday at 3 o'clock. I mean, at least there will be some excitement. Man City will be playing at the same time. You know, for a couple of minutes we might still be in it. In fairness, I think Man City are on the ropes, and I think Swansea will put up a game against them. It would just be interesting. I can't see them losing against Swansea. I mean, if we don't deserve fourth, do we? But if City mess it up, then obviously we would happily take it. But I think we're at the point now where we're accepting we're not going to get fourth. We should have got fourth. The target was, I think, second from Van Gaal, although he keeps pretending it wasn't to try and save his own bacon. But he's got to go. And I think some of us now are thinking, top four's gone. Let's get this clown out of our club. But it'd be interesting. Join us for the watch along on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Dreams can happen. My dream is that Van Gaal is sacked very soon. We get Mourinho in and we go for it. And as I said from the start, we remove the blindfold, we remove the hands from behind the back, and we start throwing some punches, because Manchester United, when they throw punches rightly, we're right at the top there. Thanks everybody for watching. Get commenting below. Give us your thoughts on everything there. I know the Herrera, Schneiderlin, things like that. I'd like to get your comments on that and whether you think they have a future at Manchester United. But thanks everyone. Drop us a like and see you at the weekend. Last Premier League game of the season. The torture is nearly over.